If you've been feeling kind of stagnant and unmotivated, or maybe just distracted, this new moon is a good chance to get your shit together so that you can get back on track. We're coming off a Leo new moon and an Aquarius full moon, and we talked about getting clear on who you are and who you want to be and what you need to do to get there. If you missed those videos, you can catch the full videos on YouTube or TikTok, or you can just jump right in with me here now to figure out where the energy is going next. I'm Sammy. I'm at Infinity Aura Ave, where I log in twice a month, basically. I mean, I come on other times to chat to you guys about other things, but I log on twice a month to catch you up on the energy of the cosmos so you can figure out how to reach your goals. In between that, we talk about energy work, self-care, and self-preservation. You can follow me at Infinity Aura Ave on all platforms. I do tend to be more active on TikTok in between these new moon and full moon videos just because I don't know. That's just the way that it's happening. I will try to do a little bit more on Instagram, but I do gravitate toward TikTok a little bit. So if you're over there, follow me over there. And if you're not, I don't know. I'm doing my best. The real issue I have with Instagram are the time restrictions. So like I like to chat. I'm a yapper. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into this Virgo new moon energy, shall we? This new moon is in the beginning degrees of Virgo. So essentially what we're looking at here is a new plan, a new routine, and a new bullet point list of to-do things to get to where we want to go. For some of you, this is a brand new story. You're throwing everything out, starting anew. And for most of you, I feel like, especially if you've been following along with me, this is just the leveling up of the story that you're already kind of in the middle of. This is the new moon to put pen to paper, or however you like to do it. I'm old school. I like to write it down and really get clear on what has worked, what hasn't worked, and what needs to work better to get you to check off those mini goals so that you can get to the big goals. This new moon is square Uranus and Gemini. So expect some kind of information that kind of challenges what you're dealing with here a little bit. Whether this information is supportive or unsupportive of what you have going on is really going to be different for all of you, but it is there to provide an opportunity for growth for this plan or vision that you're working on. Especially with Uranus trine Pluto, this is a challenge that transforms you, or you're transforming, and that's the challenge. That really could be what's going on. Like you yourself are changing, and it's challenging these new things that you have to do, this new plan that you have to make. Pluto is also opposite Venus in Cancer. So Venus in Cancer is at odds with this transformational energy that's happening over here. Venus in Cancer wants to be comfortable. She wants to be cozy. She wants to be snuggled up and relaxed. And nothing about that really screams change, right? Transformation and change is not comfortable. It's not cozy. It's literally the opposite. That's why they're on opposite ends of the chart here. Don't let her let you get too comfortable. Don't let her get too comfortable. I got these songs in my head and I can't remember them, but you heard it. You know it. You hear it. Don't you ever get too what song is that? Anyway, let me go back. Don't let her let you get too comfortable, because you could miss out on this new moon energy that we've got here, because she's opposite Pluto. We talked about how Pluto is in this trine with Uranus, who is square the new moon. So they're all connected, and this could be an issue. Venus wants you to get too comfy, to get too cozy, to eat too many snacks, to spend too many dollars emotionally. And that's not really conducive to what you're trying to do here. Venus is also in a trine with Saturn and Neptune, so you can work with her in this way, right? So you can get comfortable and cozy, but in a way where you're going to sit down and look at how you need to be disciplined so that you can reach these goals and dreams. Now, Neptune is also deception. So if you get too cozy and you lie to yourself about getting these things done and the discipline that you need to get them done, that also affects you in that way, right? You have to we're looking at the whole chart when we're talking about this stuff. So light a candle, get a nice blanket, maybe take a bath. But when you do all that, be intentional and make it about this new moon. Make it about sitting down and putting some direction, pen to paper, in your notes app. I don't know how you're going to do it. Whatever works for you, works for you. For me, I like lists. And I got to be honest with you, we're in Virgo season. If I had to tell you to make a list, now's the time to make the list. Mercury is in Leo. So ideas and communication are really bold and confident and come from the heart. Use that. That is good energy to use for creating these ideas, these lists that Virgo really wants to get done. And these are new to-do lists. Okay, this is the beginning, 0 degrees. Everything is brand new. It might not be completely brand new. Maybe it is. Maybe you're throwing everything away, starting all over again. I don't know. You do what you want. But this is a new level of things that we're getting to. 0 degrees is brand new. Okay, 0 degree new moon, we're starting something new, whether it's new for the old thing and we're looking at it a different way, or new because we just didn't want to do that other thing anymore. This is what we're looking at. The last aspect I want to get to is Mars in Libra square Jupiter in Cancer. This aspect makes things a little hard as far as actually springing into action over these things, but that's okay because that's not necessarily what we're trying to do right now. Mars in Libra is indecisive, changes his mind. He doesn't really have clear direction on where he's going, what he wants to do, how he wants to get there, what's supposed to happen next, and the action that he has to take. And he's challenged by Jupiter in Cancer, who's really growing emotion and growing intuition. This is like, well, I think I should do this, or maybe I should do that, versus I have big feelings about where that might take me, and my intuition is really leading me in another direction. So this is like all over the place as far as like, this is what I have to do, because that's what Mars is the actual action. This is what I have to do next. And Jupiter in Cancer is like, well, I feel like that's not really the right path. That's okay. That's okay. Get the ideas out. All of them. All of them. Just get the ideas out. Worry about the actual doing later, because you're probably going to go through these things and look at the ideas at some point and go, no, add this, do that, because Virgo's going to look at it over and over and over and over and until they get it right. I don't have the point of fortune on here, but Jupiter is here conjunct the point of fortune and trine the North Node. No dream or idea is too big. Did you hear me? No dream or idea is too big. Jupiter's the biggest planet. With the point of fortune and the North Node, where we're going, where we're headed, what we really want and desire, and Venus all together here also rules desire. This is dream big or just don't do it at all. Okay, that's my real advice. Do you really want to do this thing? Because this is the time to reevaluate and really get serious about it if you're not serious about it already. Or I guarantee you, if you have said to yourself, no, I'm going to start, if you're one of those people that's like, I have to start over and do this, and this is like a brand new idea for you, it's not really that brand new. It's something that's been in your heart, in your mind, in the back of your to-do list, and this is the real thing that we're working on here. So worry less about actually doing these things and more about the ideas of how you get there, and just what feels right as far as like the bigger picture. And I want to say, like, write down the big creative ideas. You might not necessarily know the steps to get there yet. The time to actually break it down and check off the to-do list will come. It's not right now. On September 7th, we'll take a look at this plan that we've come up with under the full moon in Pisces, which is the peak of this new moon cycle. The peak. This is the new moon. Full moon's the peak. Then the energy dies down, and then what happens? We start a new cycle. So this is, I'm going to tell you this again. I think I've told you this in the last 5 to 10 videos. New moon starts the cycle. Full moon is not the end of the cycle. It is the peak, right? And then we have to deal with that peak energy while it transforms into the next level, and then we start another new moon cycle. The ending is the beginning. So technically, the new moon is the end of the last cycle, the beginning of the new cycle. Like I said, don't expect to have this plan fully ironed out yet. Remember, this new moon is in the beginning degrees of Virgo. And like I said, if you know anything about Virgo, they're going to make the list, and then they're going to remake the list, and then they're going to remake the list and remake the list and remake the list until it's perfect. And we're just getting started. So get comfy cozy in a productive way. You heard me? Put the snacks down. Get comfy, cozy in a productive way. Sit down, focus, make the to-do list, the foundational to-do list. No idea is too big. No, you don't have to start it now. Yes, you can revise it a million times, but you'll still get there. You're still going to get there if you stick around. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok mostly. YouTube also has the full videos. If you're only on Instagram, you want to watch full video, you got something against TikTok, whatever. That's cool. I support it. I understand. I don't, but it's cool. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're working on. If you're starting something brand new, if you've thrown it all out, if this is the next level of your plan, whatever. I'd like to hear it. I like to yap. You can also follow me on Sammy Doing Stuff. That's my personal page, and I just do stuff. I'm Sammy. This is Infinity Aura Ave. I will catch you September 7th, like I said, for that full moon. And if you're on TikTok, I'll see you in between. And if you're on Instagram, I will figure something out. I'm going to try to get more active over there. It's on my to-do list. Love you. Bye.